Let's ban the sun. Hear me out. Haven't you ever been out on a walk and looked up to the sky for a single picosecond and all of a sudden you're so blind you accidentally mistake a chihuahua for a real dog? Do you have any idea how bad this is? Their ego is already way too large. They're never gonna forget this until the day they die. Except they'll never die because they made a deal with the devil. Don't you find it suspicious that they don't bark? They scream in lowercase. Oh my fluff, this is terrible. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. The sun is out to get us. Do you know how many eyes have been absolutely obliterated by the sun's rays? Probably at least 4. Maybe even 5. That's 5 opportunities for chihuahuas to seize power and cement their egos higher than an Olympic-level narcissist. Never will we be able to live this down. Never will they stop holding this over our heads like the truly world-shattering mistake that it is. If you thought it was concerning that the cats were trying to take power, just wait until a chihuahua makes it into office. The world will never be the same, and it will all be because we didn't take action. We need to ban the sun. We need to stop the chihuahuas. Now you might think I'm crazy, that surely it's just a coincidence that the sun caused a chihuahua to be mistaken for a dog. Surely it couldn't happen again, right? But if that's the case, then explain this! Coincidence? I think not. This isn't an accident, no. Everyone always talks about how hot hell is. And what, I ask you, is the only thing hot enough to heat up hell to such a degree? The sun! Think I'm wrong? Then explain the phrase, when hell freezes over. How do you think someone can be so confident that hell will never freeze over that they stake their entire claim on it? The answer? The devil owns the sun! And as we all know, chihuahuas are actually rats that had such a bad Napoleon complex, they decided to make a deal with the devil to become bigger. That's why they're evil, and that's also why they're clearly not dogs. So how exactly does this correlate the chihuahuas and the sun, you ask? It's simple. The chihuahuas are working for the devil, who owns the sun and is using it to provide the chihuahuas with ample opportunities to take power and raise their egos even further. This is why we need to ban the sun. Now, I'm sure the more observant of you have already come to this question. Don't we need the sun for light and stuff? And you're right, but you don't have to be. I've dedicated years and years of my life to finding the solution, and just as I thought that there was none, it hit me. The savior that we all need. It was right there all along. The Awu Orb. The polar opposite of the sun. Now I know, it doesn't provide the light that we need. Yet. But that's where my plan comes into play. See, all we need to do is turn the Awu Orb into a giant heat lamp. And once we've done that, we don't even need the sun. But why settle for just one Awu Orb when we can have 2? That's right, we can replace the clearly evil and satanic sun with another Awu Orb. No more shielding your eyes from the deadly laser in the sky. No more cowering in fear from the heat of the sun reflecting off the desert sands. No more cancer caused by sunburns. And the most important byproduct? With this new replacement, it will always be a full moon. And you know what that means? We can finally have full-time werewolfers. I'm so confident at this point that if you aren't convinced, then you must be a chihuahua. Be gone, you rat! Wait, not you, you actual rat. You're fine. I'm just talking about the Satan rats. So join me! Only together can we work to conceive of a future where the world is controlled not by satanic rats, but by werewolfers. The world is in your hands and paws now. Sign the petition in the description and save our planet.